Solve the system of equations graphically. Determine whether the system is consistent or inconsistent. If the system is consistent, state whether the equations are dependent or independent. We have the system 2x minus 5y equals 36 and negative 4x plus 3y equals negative 23. To graph these, let's put them in slope-intercept form. So for the first equation, we would have to subtract 2x from both sides. Then we would have to divide by negative 5. That result is y equals, well again, it's a negative 2 divided by a negative 5. That's going to be positive 2/5 x. Then we're going to divide a positive 36 by a negative 5. So that's negative 36/5. For the second equation, if we put it in slope-intercept form, we would have to add 4x to both sides and then divide by 3. So that result would be y equals, again, this has become positive on this side, so it's a positive 4 divided by a positive 3, so positive 4/3 x. Finally, we have to divide negative 23 by a positive 3, so that's minus 23/3. So to graph these, we start with this y-intercept, negative 36 divided by 5. If you convert that to a mixed number, it's negative 7 1/5. So negative 7 1/5 would be approximately right there. Now we have to use the slope of 2/5 to find another point. So we would have a rise of 2 and a run of 5. So we would go across to 5, which is approximately right there. We would now draw our line through those 2 points. Okay. Going to the second equation, we have a y-intercept of negative 2/3. If we divide the 3 into the 23, we find that as a mixed number to be equal to 7 2/3. Of course, it's negative 7 2/3, so that would be approximately there. The slope this time is rise over run, 4/3. So we would go up 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go over 3 units to the right. Gives us our second point, and now we draw our line through those points. Now the intersection, I have to draw it a little bit big, occurs right here. Obviously, if we were using graph paper, you would be able to see that more clearly, but that point is actually the point 1/2, comma, negative 7. We could verify that by substituting in 1/2 for x and negative 7 for y in both of these equations. I've already done that, so I do know that that is the correct solution. Now, in that case, we have one solution. Actually, let me put my arrows on the ends of these to show that that continues. So we have one solution. Therefore, the system is consistent. And the equations are independent. Independent because we get only one solution. Consistent because there is a solution.